Hello. Welcome to J Kind Video Gaming. My name is Adam, and I'm here with my wife,
Beth.
And we're back with Starfield.
Yeah, as we love to play games.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been more than 2 months since we've played this. We got married, and so life was busy.
And school is crazy.
And she's getting her master's degree, and we got back, and school is crazy. So that's why Subnautica's on the channel. And anyways, we had plans get canceled on us today, so we was able to at least record an episode or two or something.
Yeah.
And so we're just getting back into it, and hopefully I remember how to walk around. So last time...
Hey, I can't help you with that.
Yeah, no, you got no chance.
Nope.
Last time I looked up, we were doing the thing towards getting into the Crimson Fleet. That seems a little heavy.
Yeah.
But we also ended it by coming and giving the Settled Systems News Network, this lady, some news, and I was looking through our quests.
Yeah. And
this one that's just find more quests is obviously nothing. But there is primary sources. Nadia Mufaz from SSNN office in New Atlantis asked me to conduct some interviews with business owners in The Well. That's here on New Atlantis. So I need to find Nurse Oshie at the Med Bay, Teresa Mason at Kay's house, and Henrik Zoran at Apex Electronics. We live in The Well, so...
Yeah, we're just going to be hanging around our home.
Yeah.
Talking to people, making friends, making enemies.
I don't really want to fast travel there so much. I just want to make it my active quest. But it didn't do it. I totally remember the control. Oh, I know. I have to go click one of these, and that's what sets it.
Yep.
Mission updated. This way.
I am. And we've got cute country boy with us.
Over here. There's something we need to discuss.
Did we finally get a jetpack for you? Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a great one, but...
That's okay. We can get more.
Spaceport. Oh, and there's another thing I want to do.
Ooh.
And we'll see how long this takes. There's other things... Because it's been a bit. There's a new feature that's been added.
Oh yeah, I know about that feature.
Yeah.
That's convenient. Kilo City could really use something like that.
What's that?
I don't know. So there's the thing it's telling me to go to the well. But just to make sure that we have it, because I don't know, we might fast travel away at some point.
Stones into the pond.
I'm gonna run over to the spaceport.
She did. God,
Okay.
that was ages ago.
I was running out of breath.
Oh,
Welcome back to the pride and joy of the UC. Hello, New Atlantis.
he cannot keep up with us.
Yeah, but like his voice in my ear, just talking so calm, cool, and collected as he is like full out sprint.
Full sprinting.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade authorities? Hey, what can I do for you?
Like to purchase a vehicle.
Okay, no problem.
We want cars.
Explore planets with a vehicle. Your purchase will unlock access to your own vehicle hangar and automatically equip your ship with the Rev 8. How many credits do we have? It doesn't tell us, so let's say yes. Yeah, apparently we had that many. You now have access to vehicles. The Rev 8 will automatically deploy next to your ship whenever you land. Visit a ship services tech at any major port to manage your vehicles.
Cool.
So he's got this thing.
Big press. Yes. You can just change the color of it.
So like... Make it brighter here. I'm the color deficient one. You correct me if I've done it wrong.
Okay.
You want a controller?
Maybe.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh. Okay, I'm working with the arrows. Sorry, you guys. I should not be in control, but also, I can actually see colors.
And it's the bumpers here to get to the other 2 color sections.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out. I think I want to. It's the bumpers.
Which are these here?
Ah, bumpers.
That's a trigger.
Okay. I think the rest of it's throwing me off. Let's. Get me on a pink. And then. Yeah, that hotter pink.
It's really just to make sure that it's nice and easy to spot from, wherever we're at.
Yeah, very much.
Plus, Ember likes pink.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
It's not just you, right?
Right. Well, I'm not totally making it like a hotter pink because that's what's easier to see in this world.
Sure, it depends on what world we're on for.
Alright. That looks good there. And I need to press the bumper. Aha. And then we'll make this part blue from my adorable husband.
Making them darker than the ones we had on the ship.
I think.
Or more saturated.
So. Yeah, and well, I just feel like that's what's showing up better right now. I'm having a hard time seeing them, and I actually think I want this also to be blue. I feel like there's not much blue, so rather than having it back and forth, we're gonna have the 2 little accent pieces be blue and call it a day. That way it's a, and I do think you're right. I think there are different colors in the ship.
Yeah.
At some point, I might want to try and memorize what those ones are.
I mean, it was what those were. If you just, those were recent. So if you just went to those, it would have just been what they were.
Those on the bottom?
Yeah. In the recent list?
I understand what you're saying. However, I disagree.
Okay, so you want what it is, what you changed it to, correct?
Correct. Yeah, no, I don't want to change it back. I'm happy with what I did. But though I don't feel like we've touched colors that look like the oranges and the yellows. That's why I'm like, how could that be our recents?
Okay. So it was slightly more than half of our money.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like having this
and
is
like
well
it
worth
looks okay. So like my blues are off. My pinks match pretty good. I picked a lighter.
And I think that blue probably was what it was before because it was just less saturated blue.
Hey, our companion rides with us. Oh, this is fun. Vroom, vroom, run over people. Hit them!
But that's like illegal.
Please keep moving.
Did they run into us though?
Yeah.
Run into them! What happens?
I mean, I'm sure they would get hurt.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's our parking space. That's where my car goes. Leave it alone. I was got to go down into the well. Okay, so we have a car. So now, when we go to a planet, there should just be a car there for us.
Yeah.
And
that way we can at least drive around the barren planet.
Yeah.
Because that's really where we need it. We don't need it here.
It doesn't matter.
No, it would be very much be like driving a go-kart on the sidewalks in New York.
Before we go down to the well.
Do we need coffee?
I'm sure we've been in this
Thanks
Terra
for choosing Terra. Hi there. Welcome.
Like to place an order?
Certainly. Please take your time.
I would like an iced mocha turtle latte. Terra Blue turtle.
Yeah, that's totally what this is. And it's totally ice and not hot.
It's a weird container for it to be in.
Yeah, because it's...
But why would anyone drink coffee that's hot?
Because it's soothing to the soul.
It's weird.
It's just because you run so hot that you, like, can't handle any more heat. You're just too hot already.
True.
Drink it. It helps you breathe better.
Which is really the energy. Why is it rediscovering all the... It's probably because we may not have been to these places since the map add-on. Alright, now we're going down to get some interviews. And what if that'll let us... Might let us persuade. Get them to talk.
You know I like persuasion.
Yeah. Also, they're nice and conveniently close.
Oh, lovely. Do the 22 one first. 15.
The 10?
10. It was 22 when
Everyone's welcome, so long as you keep your hands to yourself. Understand? No causing trouble in here. No shortage of hungry mouths to feed around here. Keeps us on our toes.
Stop in whenever you'd like.
We have somebody else talking to us at the same time!
I know, it's very stressful. I understand what you're trying to say. That's very direct, though. Do we know if people like the SSNN?
I have no idea.
I want to go with what's the story on this place.
Mom, that's Kay, gets all the credit. Started making sure people felt welcome back when I was just a kid. She had one rule. No causing trouble. Everyone abided by it. Put their differences aside when they came through the door. After a few years of feeding so many mouths, we needed extra credits to stay afloat. Didn't mean for this to turn into a business, but here we are. If folks are willing to pay a little to have someplace to feel safe and get a decent meal, well then, we'll sure take it.
I'm with the SSNN. I'd like to ask you some questions about your business.
Absolutely. I'm sure my mom would be proud to have the place featured in an article. What's up?
I'd like to know how things have been with your business lately.
Business is steady, as usual. We don't tolerate violence or disrespect, so a lot of folks like to spend time here. The only thing that's worrying me is a new group of customers I've seen hanging around lately. They've been watching the UC surplus store pretty closely. I have a bad feeling they might be planning something. Kay's house has a reputation as a safe place. I don't want to be associated with that kind of thing.
I'd be happy to look into it for you.
Honestly, I'd really appreciate that. I'd feel terrible if something happened and I hadn't done anything to try to stop it.
Yeah, of
But I
course.
can come by when you have some spare time, and we'll talk it out.
Sounds great. Will you tell me more about yourself?
Yeah, sure thing. I'm Teresa Mason, and this is my home. My mom's the Kay who founded Kay's house. I grew up here along with the business. My mom passed the place on to me when she decided to retire. Running it is my pride and joy. I've put everything I have into it.
And how are things in the well?
Same as ever. I've lived in the well my whole life, and things have never really changed. The UC government promises to clean the place up every couple years, but there's still just as much crime and poverty as there was when I was a kid. That's why Kay's house is so important. It's the one place people in the well feel safe. Be sure to put that in the article, okay? I'm really proud of it.
I think that should be enough to go on.
Great. Let me know when the article comes out, will you? I'd like to read it.
And we have a secondary mission with her later.
Yeah.
Cool. They're very equidistant.
It depends on, like, the routing, though,
Yeah.
to get to it.
I've
Not
got
bad.
limited resources. I try not to turn anyone away just because they're light on credits. We're doing the best we can here. That's all we can ever do.
We're just gonna talk to you right through this bush.
Yes. Alright, down. I think that's what I want to start with. Yeah. I'm with the SSNN. I'd like to ask you some questions about your business for an article.
A journalist? That's a surprise. Most people don't think anything that goes on in the well is worth writing about. I'd be happy to help if I can.
Awesome. I'd like to know how things are going at the med bay these days.
Things are always rough at the med bay. I'm the closest thing to a doctor that the well has, and I can't treat everyone. The last few weeks have been especially bad. There's some kind of infection going around, and a lot of kids down here are catching it. It just breaks my heart to see.
I'd be happy to help you out with that.
Oh, you're sweet to offer. There might be something you can do, if you're willing. Let's chat again when you have some time to spare, all right?
Yeah. Will you tell me more about yourself?
Sure, if you'd like. My name's Talia. I was born and raised right here in the well. I've been the nurse here at the med bay for over a decade now. Once upon a time, I was a combat medic for the UC Navy. When the colony war ended, I came back to the well to put my skills to use for the people here.
How have things been in the well recently?
Things are always the same in the well. Violent and dangerous. I swear I treat more injuries here than I did when I was a Navy medic.
Okay, I think that should be enough to go on.
All right, dear. You let me know if there's anything else I can do for you.
Very much seems like the idea is this gets us to talk to people that have quests down here.
Yeah.
So,
Let's go around. Come on, Samco. We've got business. There are people to talk to, stories to hear. Weird door. Alright. Come here.
okay, I'll just come around your counter here.
No loitering, okay? I don't have the patience for it. Can't say I'll have what you need, but you're welcome to look.
I'm with the SSNN. I'd like to ask you some questions about your business.
A reporter? Fine, but I'm only talking basics. I don't like people snooping around my business.
You can already say that's enough.
That's funny. Tell me more about... Will you tell me more about yourself?
Name's Henrik. I own Apex Electronics. That's all I'm willing to say to some nosy reporter.
Got it. How have things been in the well recently?
How the hell do you think? Life's a mess down here. I'm not holding my breath for it to get any better.
I'd like to know how things are going at Apex Electronics.
Door's still open, isn't it? That's my idea of success. Sorry if you were hoping for something more flowery.
I think that should be enough to go on.
Great. Now why don't you help me out and buy something? I scratch your back, you scratch mine.
Alright. Well,
you ended the dialogue chain, so I guess not.
You ended the dialogue chain, so never mind. I was happy to look at your wares, but...
2 out of 3 people were nice.
You said, fuck off. So we're leaving.
I'm sorry, I should check. I'm assuming, yeah. Return.
That didn't just hop to a different mission.
Yeah. Or there wasn't something else I needed to do first. I was like, because we got 2 new quests down there I could hop onto. But I was like, we's doing news reporting. Let's
finish the thing. Yeah.
You know, I went to chef school. This ain't exactly.
When's the report due anyway?
chef school, like culinary school.
Like
They've renamed it just to chef school in space.
Space.
Far future, it's just chefs.
Maybe because you don't really get like much fancy culinary. There's too much like
cubed food.
Over here. There's something we need to discuss. Got a minute to chat?
Yes. You want to talk to Mysterious Tracker?
No.
Why?
Because Mysterious Tracker is just trying to start a quest line that we have to pay actual money in order to go very far in.
Oh. Oh, it's DLC.
Well, not even DLC. It's the creation whatever or the whatever thing.
You talk and get paid. I spread the news. It's a classic win-win. My source is back. Here to report anything else?
I finished interviewing the business owners in the well for you.
Hey, that's great. Thanks so much. Did everything go all right?
Everything was fine.
Glad to hear it. I'm looking forward to reading through your notes. I can't thank you enough for helping me out. I'll send you a copy of the story if it gets published. There's nothing like seeing your name in print.
Sweet.
That paid for 1/10 of a car.
Who's David Barron and why do we care what he's really like?
Back to the grind.
Alright.
Okay. Want to go track down one of those things down in the well? Want to go help the sick kids?
Yeah, we help the sick kids. Because I feel like something to do with the other, like, you know, the... What do you call it? They're scoping out that outsourced station thing, and we already know shady stuff goes on with that thing.
Yeah.
So that feels could be a bit bigger than...
Yeah, I'm getting at least controls for... I'm not obviously combating, and I haven't even considered the thought of how do I drive a spaceship again? But hey, I'm at least able to move around, which is a great step. You know, that's why I was like, let's do something simple.
Yeah, you're real good at moving around, bud. I was real proud of you.
I was like, let's do something simple like this before we lost the marker. Oh, it's way over there. I was like, it's right next to Terra Brew. Go next to Terra Brew.
Nope.
If I walk in. Location discovered. Probably be easiest if I actually activate the quest and it would point me to her. You know, I'm very clever though, so I didn't...
You're figuring it out on your own, and I'm really proud of you. There we go. To the med bay. Run into the people. No one cares about them. Crash and burn, crash and burn.
3 gunshots this week alone. I guess we know where UC Security's priorities are. If you need patching up, we'll see what we can do.
I'd like to help you out with the sick children in your clinic.
Oh, you remembered. I'm touched, dear, really. Yes, there's absolutely something you can do to help. All the children seem to have the same stomach bug, but I'm having trouble diagnosing it. Pediatrics isn't my specialty. But one of my colleagues, Dr. Lebedev, is an expert. If I had his research notes, I'm sure I could diagnose the disease and find a treatment.
Do you know where Dr. Lebedev might be?
He works topside at Reliant Medical. It's easy to find. It's right between Mast and Orion Tower. Dr. Lebedev is always there.
Can you tell me more about the situation?
I've seen an uptick in cases of sick children in the medbay recently. They all seem to be presenting the same symptoms, but I can't identify the cause. It isn't serious enough to kill them, but I haven't found an effective treatment yet. That has me worried.
Okay. I can get the notes for you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'd go myself, but I can't leave the medbay unattended.
I watch the medbay for you. You go get the notes. Oh.
We could be a doctor.
We could totally be a doctor.
Let me at those kids. We'll cure them.
We've got this.
I just got a knife. We just cut that infection out.
Cut it right out. Oh my god.
You say I'm the worst?
For treating children, yeah, that's not how you fix things, Adam, with a knife.
Oh.
Silly boy. what's it called, like bloodletting, where you just cut and you let them bleed to let out all the toxins. We're not back in the medieval times. We don't got a bloodlet.
Crazy.
Now, let's stop getting in our way. We can just efficiently get to Reliant Medical.
Reliant Medical.
It's very reliant.
It's also very medical.
Hey, Doc, I know you're reading notes.
There are a few
Can I
injuries
have
that
them?
can't be addressed here. If you walk in, you will almost assuredly walk out.
Lebedev.
Welcome to Reliant. If you're in need of medical assistance or require supplies, I am sure we can accommodate you.
Nurse O'Shea sent me to ask you for your help with a medical issue.
A medical problem Talia can't solve. I never thought I'd see the day. How can I help?
Some children in the well have caught a stomach bug, and Nurse O'Shea needs help diagnosing it.
Sick children? Well, we can't have that. I'd be happy to help. Let's see. A stomach bug. I've treated plenty of those. I keep extensive notes. I'm sure I have something that can help. Ah, yes, here we go. This should do the trick. I've uploaded some of my notes on common stomach issues in pediatric patients to this slate. Please, pass it on to Talia. She can keep it. And give her my best, will you? I hope everything works out for those kids.
Cool.
Okay.
What?
This is a mission that could have been an email.
For sure.
It's not a meeting. It could have been. It's a mission. It's a journey. I'm like, why didn't you just email the guy and be like, hey, notes?
Yeah, she doesn't have enough time to email. She's still treating all the same people.
Especially when I'm like, okay, oh, the notes actually are on like a digital tablet because that's what we use because it's a digital world because it's the future.
Yeah.
Oh. Could have been an email.
Could have been email. You know, but like, they're human still, and there's always gonna be the old people. They are on the older generation that they don't think about that. And Ember's nice enough to not point it out to them and be like, hey, you know what? You could just email Dr. Lebedev.
You know, sure, that might have gotten cures for sick children sooner, but we'll just let them continue being sick because, you know, that's just where we are, you know. Also, I keep noticing you just walk around in like stand or sit places.
Anyone away just because they're light on credit. We're doing the best we can here. That's all we can ever do.
I have the research notes you need from Dr. Lebedev.
Really? Let's see. Ah, this is perfect. I knew Dr. Lebedev would have what I needed. I'll have this solved in no time with these notes for reference. Thank you so much, dear. Really. I couldn't have done this without you.
Another 1/10 of a card that you just gave me to not send an email.
Yeah.
Alright, so we've already re-earned 1/5 of our card.
Alright, okay. Does she want to do something else?
This place
Make
has
sure you
stood
say
for
hello to
so
Mama.
long.
Let's at least find out.
Take it personal if I
Everyone's
don't stop
comfy.
to chat.
I tell
Lots
it like
to
it
do,
is,
not nearly
and I
enough
don't
hands to
It's
do
her
it all.
mom is the other one talking.
Mm-hmm.
And her mom's just like so used to running the place that she just doesn't realize, oh yeah, I gave this up.
Yep. I'd like to help you figure out what those suspicious customers are up to.
Would you? I'd really appreciate it. I saw them hanging around the UC surplus earlier today. They sure looked suspicious to me.
What makes you think they're up to something?
They've been coming here regularly for the last couple weeks, and all they do is sit on the balcony and watch the UC surplus. I thought I heard them mention a robbery, but I'm not sure. They seem to know I'm onto them, so they stop talking about it when I'm around.
I'll take care of them before they can cause any trouble.
That's not how I want this handled.
Oh.
Kay's place is the only safe haven in the well. I can't condone violence. If anyone's going to handle them, it should be security. But I have to be sure they're up to something before I get the authorities involved. I don't want to get anyone on security's bad side for no reason. Why don't you do a little sleuthing for me? Maybe you'll have better luck eavesdropping on them than I did. We can decide what to do once we figure out if they're really up to something.
Okay,
There
sorry.
wasn't an actual option for that, though.
No.
Our options were report to security, not knowing they did anything, or handle them, which is a vague term like talk to.
Yeah.
So, Teresa, you're a little of an extremist. I'm just saying.
Yeah, she just assumed that we were gonna punch him. I meant talk
I
to
am a nice-looking lady. I's not a violent type. Anyways, we will talk to and or punch them next time. Thanks for watching.
We'll handle them.
We'll handle them.
Bye.